So it's Wednesday, November 15th. We began looking at arrays in lesson, 18 yesterday. And we're doing about 4 methods here in class today. I hope you guys take the time to redo these tonight. They're very short, 3 or 4 or 5 lines of code each, so they shouldn't take too long, especially once you do them once with me. So many methods throughout the year look just like these methods. The first one we're doing is getAverage. So our algorithm, our recipe here will be to find the sum and then divide by the number of numbers, right? Makes sense? So we'll make a sum variable. You always initialize sums to 0. If you want, you can remind yourself it's a double, make it 0.0. And then we'll loop through our array like usual. And then all the while we'll be adding up the values, increasing our sum variable by each value as we get to it. Okay. And then finally, we don't want to just return sum. We're getting not the sum. It's not called get sum, it's called get average. So return sum divided by the number of nums. Well, the number of nums is nums.length. No parentheses there. Let's see if this compiles. Good. And run it. And where is it? 4.25 should be, yes, 4.25. So get something besides 4.25 or 1.2, you know you got it wrong, all right? So there's the first one. The next one I asked you to try this morning is oddCount. Return a count of how many of the values in nums are odd numbers. Try and take the directions literally. Make a count variable. Int count equals 0. And then later on, skip a couple inches and return count. If this is an AP exam question, they'll give you a half point for doing that and a point for returning it. Nothing hard so far, but you've already got points. That's great. Now let's loop through and see which ones are odd. So a number is defined as odd if when you divide it by 2, it's got a remainder of 1. That at least is a common definition of an odd number. So count plus plus. Look how similar it sets up to the first one. Make a variable, loop through it, do something inside, and return it. Very common structure throughout the course, including for the AP exam. See if it compiles good. And run it. Our odd count. Yep, I got 5 and 2, and that's what I should be getting, 5 and 2.